Hello, it's N60 Sean in. We had some controversy last time. The Five Nights at Freddy's crew sneak attacking the Yogscast, stealing their place in the tag team contenders match against Ohmwrecker and Bryce. Marionette getting involved. It was 4-on-2. There was controversy in the comments. People were aggy and salty about the fact that Ohmwrecker and Bryce just couldn't get anything in on this new and improved Five Nights at Freddy's crew. What on earth happened? Well, we're going to have to deal with it because we cannot have the integrity of our tag team division attacked like this by the Five Nights at Freddy crew. So I've decided I'm going to name a manager, a general manager, to lead the attack on the Five Nights at Freddy's crew. This guy is in charge to sort this mess out, and that man is PewDiePie. PewDiePie now is in charge of making sure the Five Nights at Freddy's crew are dealt with. If not, they're just going to rampage all the way to the Tag Team Championships. And after the last video, I'm not sure that's what anybody wants to see. After they just completely snuck attack Ohmwrecker and Bryce. And PewDiePie, he's got a plan. His plan to take out the Five Nights at Freddy crew. He's calling in his boys from Revel Mode. Team Robust, Jelly, Kwebbelkop and Josh. And I think Jelly and Josh are going to be the ones heading this up to try and take out the Five Nights at Freddy crew. But there is another team who want a chance to take out the Five Nights at Freddy crew. And it's Cartoonz and Wildcat, because it was their boys, Ohmwrecker and Bryce, which were attacked by the Five Nights at Freddy crew. They want revenge for their friends. So what's going to happen? Cartoonz and Wildcat are going to take on Jelly and Josh. The winner are going to take on the Five Nights at Freddy's crew to try and take them out and stop their rampage through the tag team division. So what is going to happen? Again, both of these teams are going to be wanting their chance at tag team gold themselves. And Team Robust, who came up short against Ohmwrecker, Bryce and Cartoonz in their debut match, they're going to be wanting to get a little bit of revenge here as Wildcat with again another wild sort of jump off of the top rope. And this is the thing with Wildcat. Wildcat is he's a crazy dude. A lot of frenzied offense, a lot of mad strikes, and an interesting combination of Josh and Wildcat. Josh, he's got an interesting selection of offense. He's got some of the most unique pinfall type moves. His finisher, the Temple of Doom, is one of the hardest to escape from pins in the whole of wrestling. So if Wildcat and Cartoonz are going to be wanting to stay away from the Temple of Doom. Wildcat tagging in Cartoonz now. And I think Josh just not quite anticipating that Wildcat could have caught him there. Got nailed with a power slam. And Cartoonz and Wildcat are very much in control here. Josh going for the ride. Big backdrop. Landing onto the back of his head. And Cartoonz and Wildcat in control. Which team is going to be leading the charge against the Five Nights at Freddy's crew and ultimately securing themselves a shot at the Tag Team Championships? Swinging neckbreaker to Josh. Cartoonz and Josh managing to kick out just before the count of two there. Still too much strength in Josh as Cartoonz goes for that armbar, trying to break the arm of Josh, but Josh managing to wriggle out of it and frantically trying to get himself out of that before he's caused any sort of severe injury. And some rights and lefts to Cartoonz. Josh with trying to battle out of that, trying to buy himself some time, but Wildcat again, the spontaneous and crazy Wildcat just tagging himself in. Not sure Cartoonz was overly thrilled with that, but like we said with Wildcat, he's sort of a law unto himself as he launches a Luthez press and just mounted strikes to Josh in the middle of the ring. And Josh is going to be looking to want to make a tag here to Jelly on the other side of the ring. It's Kwebbelkop looking on, and Josh managing to just wriggle out and tag in Jelly. Wildcat running in to try and get some of Josh, but Josh now with quick right hands and stinging left jabs, overhand palm strikes, and just a flurry of strikes to Wildcat. Off the ropes now. Big face buster, driving Wildcat's face straight into the canvas. Nice sequence of moves by Jelly. As Jelly now puts Wildcat into the corner. This is smart by Jelly. Jelly wants to isolate Wildcat, wants to buy as much time as possible to try and keep Wildcat away from his corner. As Wildcat goes up top in a spinning back elbow off the top rope. Jelly just giving Wildcat that window of opportunity to just laying that kick to get himself up to the top rope. And as Wildcat almost tried to get momentum back on his side, his Irish whipped into the corner. Nice double team move now from Jelly and Josh, and uses Josh like a human slug missile straight into the chest of Wildcat. Head scissors now, and this is the sort of offense that Josh and Jelly are going to be wanting to put on. Team Robust with some robust strikes and robust offense from Wildcat, and Wildcat has not even really been in the races here in this sequence of the match. Cartoonz and Wildcat enjoying some advantage in the early stages, but now Jelly and Josh have managed to get a rhythm together now, some good tag team offense, and this is when Team Robust are at their most dangerous, with Kwebbelkop at ringside cheering them on. The buddies of PewDiePie, part of the Revel Mode stable, being entrusted by their buddy PewDiePie is probably the right guys to try and take down the Five Nights at Freddy's crew. Wildcat now, you cannot write off Wildcat and Cartoonz, because this is where Wildcat gets dangerous. If he can just start to like frenzy and like crazy around, then that's when Wildcat can get back into the match, which is exactly what's happened here. And again, another Luther's press. The guy is madness. And now manages to sneak away and get that tag to Cartoonz, which would have been not an ideal scenario for Jelly and Josh. Cartoonz now in the ring, and Jelly looks to be going for the ride here. Can Cartoonz turn this around for his team? Big powerbomb, planting Jelly in the middle of the ring. That's one, and Josh has missed. Oh, two, and Josh almost with the mistake that would have cost his team there. Went to break up the pinfall, but just completely missed. I don't know if he fell over or what, but that would have been really costly had Cartoonz managed to get the 3 count there on Jelly. And now it looks like that Josh and Jelly just seems to be turning this around. Double neck breaker to Cartoonz, and now Wildcat is flown in, sending Jelly to the outside, and Wildcat climbing the top rope. What could Wildcat be looking for here? Josh is going to be wanting to put a stop to this before anything too dangerous happens. Throwing Wildcat from the top rope. Backwards and forwards this match goes, momentum swinging from one side to the other as Cartoonz is in advantage on the outside of the ring. Josh has got Wildcat's number on the inside of the ring. Northern Lights suplex, planting Wildcat, and planting Wildcat, sorry, as Cartoonz catches Jelly with the sharp point of his elbow. Who is going to advance up the rankings to become tag team champions? It's Cartoonz, plants Jelly with a super kick. One of his trademark manoeuvres, and that is surely going to be spelling the end for Jelly here. As he's sent into the corner, Josh and Jelly need to get out of this. Big knife edge chop. And what could Cartoonz and Wildcat be looking for here? Could be looking for their finishing manoeuvre. The Shatter Machine, devastation. The Shatter Machine to Jelly, and that is going to be it. That's 1, 2. Oh, but Josh this time managing to make the save. I'll tell you what, if he missed that then, that would have been all over for Jelly. Now Josh trying to buy his buddy as much time as possible with right hand to the spin kick. Wildcat sending him straight to the outside of the ring. Josh is miles away here. That's 1, 2, and 1. That's 3. And Wildcat and Cartoonz came a step closer to getting revenge for Ohmwrecker and Bryce to take on the Five Nights at Freddy's crew. That is how much aminosity the Five Nights at Freddy crew have already managed to cause in that return in the last video. With both of these teams fighting tooth and nail to get an opportunity to get their hands on the team which just poked their nose in and steamrolled over 2 of our favourite tag team competitors. And Jelly just then with a sneaky roll up, almost managing to sneak Wildcat in, but he was just too close to the ropes. Wildcat hooking up Jelly. Big suplex. I think it's just going to be one more big move for either team here to spell the end, as Jelly now comes back with a jawbreaker. Wildcat with a kick to the midsection and managing to fireman takeover, still managing to go backwards and forwards even in this late stage. Both teams trying to get a foothold in the contest, and this might be the move. Jelly with the reverse DDT, a bit of dirty deeds to Wildcat, and like we say, Jelly loves those DDTs. Implant DDT to Wildcat, whips him into the corner, and now Josh is tagged in, and it looks like this could be advantage Team Robust here, unless Wildcat can pull something crazy out of the locker. Another double team move from Robust. Double gutbuster to Wildcat, and can Josh look for some sort of big massive move to try and turn this away? But hang on, Wildcat's in trouble. Could be looking for the Temple of Doom here. As we said before, Josh is an absolute expert at pinfall attempts. Wildcat is locked in the Temple of Doom. That's 1, 2, and I think that's 3. And Team Robust advance to take on the Five Nights at Freddy's. Their buddy PewDiePie put his trust in them. He feels like Team Robust are the team to try and take on the Five Nights at Freddy's crew. And Josh with the Temple of Doom managing to put away Wildcat and Cartoonz, who put in the fight of their lives. Fair play to them. So hopefully some sort of balance is going to be restored when we take on the Five Nights at Freddy's crew in the next in the next contest. So that is where the tag team division is at the moment. But we've got to be wary of the Five Nights at Freddy's crew. Hopefully less controversy in this video. Drop a like if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment as well. Hit that notifications bell and all that other good stuff. And if you haven't seen it yet, go and check out the Royal Rumble match. Guys, you're all heroes. I appreciate every single one of your comments. I appreciate the honesty of your comments. You're all amazing. This wouldn't be anything without you guys. You're heroes. Later. Bye.